you just weren't meant to fit in. Like, you were created with glory to God. He created you. He formed you. He knew you. He formed you in your mother's womb, and he intentionally made you not to fit in. He made you not to fit in, okay? So the more you try to fit in, the more suffering you'll feel. And I was the same in my life. Like, at school, I don't know about you, but I just did not fit in. I did not fit in with the girls. I didn't have a big group of girlfriends, and I every time felt so alone. I had very few friends, and I just loved to keep myself to myself. You might not know this, but I'm seriously an introvert. I don't have a big group of friends. My circle is very, very small, and I love it that way. I love a private, peaceful life. And I just knew all of my life that I was never meant to fit in. I was different. And I believe if you are seeing this video, that you are the same. Maybe you don't have many people around you that you can resonate with. Maybe you don't believe that you should be going this, traditional path. Maybe going to uni, maybe studying, maybe getting this high title job. Maybe you honestly don't believe that is in the cards for you. Well, let me tell you, you were not born to fit in. You were not meant to fit in. You were meant to make your own way, your own path. And I want to say your own kind of revolution. And this sounds really dramatic, but when you follow what lights you up and what feels authentic to you, you are doing everything against what society has programmed you to do. And do you know how powerful that is? 99% of this whole generation, this whole society, our whole humankind are programmed. They are living their life in a loop of subconscious programming by the media, by the peers, the family, the television, that's why it's called television, by everything around them, the news, everything. There's so much programming that's happening, and that makes people form an identity of limitation, of not being able to achieve more, of not believing that they can achieve more, of not believing that they are worthy to achieve more, of not believing that their dreams are possible. So what if I told you that it's time to break out of this? If you really do not believe that you are meant to fit in, it's because you weren't meant to fit in. You were meant to stand out and form your own path. And it's kind of like, what I'm feeling, whoever sees this, you are going to be kind of propelled, catapulted into a leadership position where other people are going to be inspired by you. So whatever thing that you love to do is what I'm feeling like right now. It could be a creative thing. It could be just a different lifestyle choice. It could be, you are just being unapologetically you. You are going to bring so much healing to other humans who feel the same, because a lot of humans cannot do this on their own. They don't have the capacity because they've literally been swamped by these limitations, by these subconscious beliefs that just literally jail them to not achieve more, to not achieve what they want to experience. So if you can do that, because if this video found you, I strongly believe that you have the strength, and I'm praying that you have the strength, and I'm praying that you have the ability to leave the comfort zone of where you've always been and enter this new chapter. And this new chapter is going to entail a lot more for you, but with this will come more responsibility. There's going to be a lot of eyes on you, so you have to make sure what you are doing is going to feel authentic, it's going to feel right, and you are constantly praying for confirmation from God to keep you on track, right? To give you an okay that this is what you should be doing. Wow, this is a really specific message, so it's not going to resonate with everyone, I know this, but whoever it is for, you are a very special type of human. Is it like the word trailblazer? Like you are going to be doing something completely different. Like your whole family is probably going to be like, what are you doing? Why are you not following the normal path? Why are you just kind of going on your own way? That's okay. Maybe your friendship group are like, what are you doing? You've changed so much. Why are you doing this now? Why do you want to do this? Please, ignore the noise. And what you should be doing is not listening to people, not listening to the opinions of other people whose life that you don't want to replicate. So when you don't want to replicate their life, when you don't want to have a copy and paste of their life, do not listen to them. Don't listen to the people who are filled with limitation, who are living a life that looks and feels like your worst nightmare. It's your time now to follow and to break boundaries of what society, what your family, what, this generation has imposed upon us. So I don't know what this looks like for you. Maybe you could be starting a YouTube channel. Maybe you could be starting a podcast, helping other people. But it feels like a subject. It's like a subject that's not widely talked about. It's not mainstream yet. So I don't know what this thing is that you love so much, but I feel like it's not mainstream yet. And when you share it, this is from God right now. This message is really straight from God, because you are going to be one of the first and you are going to be one of the leaders in the industry. So, wow, I was not expecting to release this message. It's just literally on my spirit so strongly to share. So it's a unique path. You have a unique path and you were not meant to fit in. That is okay. That you don't need to fit in because you were born to stand out. You were born to be a trailblazer. You were born to be a leader. You were born to be uniquely you, to inspire other people, to show people it's safe to step into their authenticity, to step into their purpose, to step into their power, to step into the role that God appointed them to follow. Because this thing that you are inclined to start, inclined to begin, it's a mission that was appointed to you by God. It's not a random desire. It's not. It's linked with your destiny that God has written of your life. So the moment you decide to go for it, the moment you decide to follow it, God is going to be working behind the scenes to make sure that every single thing is lined up perfectly for this thing to be successful. So you will be successful in this. You will create abundance from this. You will create purpose from this. You will create prosperity from this. You will create more loving connections from this. You will create a life of meaning from this. So, yeah. I'm going to end this video there because I've honestly said enough. It's a very specific message and I don't know how many people are going to understand it. I don't know how many people are going to resonate with it, but whoever you are so blessed. You are so special. You are so unique and you are absolutely meant to achieve your dreams. You are meant to achieve and create a life that feels so filled with purpose. You weren't meant to fit in. You were meant to stand out, and now is your time to shine. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video. If you enjoyed this one, do not forget to like, do not forget to subscribe, join this beautiful soul family where we are all growing together, to become the best versions of ourselves with full glory to God. So yeah, I love you. Bye.